Bali is nicknamed the Island of the Gods for many reasons. The glorious temples, unique culture, pulsating night scene, beautiful beaches, and stunning scenery could easily make you feel as though you were in heaven. There's plenty to do outdoors and indoors with something for all weather conditions, ages, and interests. There never needs to be a dull moment in Bali. The island is fairly big, so knowing where to start can give you grief. You don't want to miss out on any hidden gems. So we have put together the ultimate list of places to visit in Bali to make sure that you don't miss a thing. No matter where you are staying in Bali, you can find amazing activities and tours nearby. Here is the list of top 10 best places to visit in Bali. Number 1. Besakih Temple. Besakih Temple, or Pura Besakih locally, is the most sacred Hindu temple in Bali. An important place of pilgrimage for devotees, the magnificent temple sits on the slopes of the volcanic Mount Agung. Split between 6 terraced levels, the complex is made up of more than 20 individual temples. A spiritual Hindu site for at least 2,000 years, it is widely believed that the area has been a holy place since the prehistoric period. There are many fascinating shrines throughout, along with a wealth of interesting architecture. Some 70 religious festivals take place at the temple every year. Climb the stairs up the holy mountain, stopping to explore the spiritual buildings and statues on each level and admire the sweeping vistas. Don't miss the 3 temples dedicated to the Hindu trinity: Pura Kijuling Kreteg, dedicated to Brahma, the creator; Pura Penataran Agung, dedicated to Shiva, the destroyer; and Pura Batu Madeg, dedicated to Vishnu, the preserver. See the representations of the levels of the universe, according to Hindu beliefs, at Pura Penataran Agung. Pura Pengabengan is the mountain's highest temple, and you're sure to be impressed by the splendid views. Watch pilgrims clad in white making their way to different important shrines and praying to various deities. Tour the huge complex with an official guide to gain greater insights and understanding. Remember to dress modestly to visit the highly revered Besakih Temple. Number 2. Sacred Monkey Forest. Located in Ubud, the Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary is a natural forest where many macaque monkeys swing through the trees and scamper across the ground. There are shaded paths leading around, where you'll spot an array of tropical fauna and flora. Sacred Hindu temples are scattered throughout the forest, and there are many interesting statues and sculptures too. Although generally well preserved, many of the old structures are covered in moss and slightly overgrown, adding to the wild and mysterious atmosphere. You can explore the site independently or walk around with a knowledgeable guide to learn more about the monkeys and the forest's significance. Secure all loose items, the monkeys love to snatch and run, and enter the green and leafy macaque-filled forest. While the monkeys are inquisitive and playful, one of our top recommendations for staying safe in Bali is beware the monkeys. Don't touch the creatures or encourage them to climb on you because of the risks associated with wild animals. Observe the monkeys' antics and take lots of cool photos. Soak up the pretty views as you stroll through the nutmeg forest and absorb the sense of spirituality at ancient sites like the 14th century Pura Dalem Agung Padangtigal, the bathing temple of Pura Beji, and Pura Prajapati, which is used for local funeral rituals. Jalan Monkey Forest, or Monkey Forest Road, is filled with quaint market stalls where you can shop and pick up souvenirs. Number 3. Tanah Lot Temple. A visit to Bali isn't complete without a water temple trip. Tanah Lot Temple sits on a craggy rock in the sea. Tanah Lot means land in the sea in the local language, and it is an interesting sight with waves crashing around it and the deep blues of the ocean stretching far into the distance behind. Dating back to the 16th century, it is said that a shrine was built on the rocks to honor the gods of the sea. There are elements from Hinduism and the local Balinese mythology within, and poisonous sea snakes are said to protect it from malevolent spirits and trespassers. You can admire the striking temple from the mainland, perhaps calling into one of the clifftop restaurants to enjoy the views for longer over a traditional meal. Try and spot sea snakes in the foamy waters, and appreciate the fine details that have gone into creating the impressive sea temple. There are many art and souvenir sellers along the pathway leading to the temple where you can pick up local gifts. Hop on a guided tour around Pura Tanah Lot to learn all the legends. Remember to dress conservatively when visiting Hindu temples around Bali. Number 4. Bali Treetop Adventure Park. Set within the lush Bali Botanical Garden, Bali Treetop Adventure Park offers fun for people of all ages. There are 7 circuits at different heights. Yellow is for smaller kids while black offers the most adrenaline-inducing fun. All safety equipment is provided. The views from the rope walks and high activities are beautiful. You can take time to relax in the scenic surroundings. There are more than 70 exciting challenges, ranging from nets and swings to balancing blocks and jumps. The zip lines let you admire the views as you soar through the air. Listen to the safety briefings, and get fitted for your harness and then take to the trees for a fabulous adventure. You can start on some of the easier circuits to gain confidence, and build up to the big thrills and spills. Clamber your way up spider nets, teeter across high rope bridges, swing across gaps holding onto ropes, grip onto trapezes, and whiz through the skies on several flying foxes. See nature all around you and enjoy picturesque views. Number 5. Nusa Dua. Located in southern Bali, Nusa Dua is a lovely beach resort town with a stylish and sophisticated vibe. Home to some of the best beaches in Bali, couples can fall under the area's spell while dining over amazing food and enjoying some must-see sights. The soft sands and clear waters are ideal for lazy beach days and swimming in the refreshing sea. It is an easy drive from to all the best places to visit in Bali, including temples, tourist attractions and amenities of central Bali. In Nusa Dua you can hit the beach for a day of relaxation, top up your tan as you sunbathe on the soft sands, and cool down with a dip in the sea. There are loads of water sports to get your blood pumping, and to entertain the kids. Don't miss Water Blowhole, one of the area's more unusual natural attractions. Watch as gigantic waves crash against pale limestone cliffs and wait in anticipation as the pressure builds to release in a high spray of water. Be sure to stroll hand in hand with your love along the pretty promenade as the sun sets. Number 6. Sanur. Sanur is one of Bali's calmest beach towns with everything a family could need. The atmosphere is peaceful and unhurried, there are several cultural, historical, and natural attractions. And you'll find a wealth of terrific food options to satisfy your appetite. Sanur is just a short drive away from the happening towns of Canggu and Seminyak, but offers a more relaxed stay. Take a walk along the beachside path and spend a few hours, or longer, at the beach swimming, sunbathing, and playing beach games. See interesting artworks at Le Meilleur Museum, and learn about an ancient Javanese king's visit to Bali at the attractive Blanjong Temple. Number 7. Bratan Lake. Bratan Lake, also known as Lake Baratan, is a picturesque crater lake close to Bedagal in central Bali highlands. The higher altitude means that temperatures are somewhat lower. It's a great place to beat the heat and enjoy refreshingly cool conditions. Pura Ulan Danu Bratan is the main draw to the lake. It's another incredible temple complex on the water with beautiful architecture, activities and scenery. It's well worth a visit. The nearby mountain range offers opportunities for scenic hiking in Bali. You'll also find waterfalls, hot springs, and other attractions close to hand. Soak up the views of the pretty lake and visit the Shaivite water temple of Pura Ulan Danu Bratan. Watch as people pay their respects to the Balinese water goddess and admire the interesting architecture. Go hiking in the mountains and visit the nearby waterfalls of Banu Wana Amrita Waterfalls and Mundak Waterfall. You will be able to find guided tours that tie all these into a one-day excursion. Number 8. Uluwatu Temple. One of Bali's most famous landmarks, Uluwatu Temple is a spectacular clifftop temple with a rich legacy. Sitting at the edge of a 70-meter-high, 230-foot-high cliff, the elevated position provides splendid views. Elephant-headed, human-like statues stand near the entrance gates, and a Brahmin statue gazes out over the Indian Ocean. Unusual for the island, the temple features a winged gate from the 10th century. Pass through the small forest at the bottom of the mountain, taking care to keep your eyes open for the cheeky monkey residents, who are not scared to snatch belongings and run away. Climb up to the temple, stopping to admire the views on the way. The climb takes around an hour. You can explore the ancient site, and learn more about local legends and spiritual beliefs. Try and visit Uluwatu Temple before sunset, and linger to see the traditional Kesik dance that takes place every evening at the edges of the cliff. Afterwards, watch a spectacular sunset. Number 9. Pakudui. The village of Pakudui can be found close to Ubud. One of the area's main attractions is the stunning Tigalalong rice terraces. Rice grows across the picturesque terraces, using a traditional irrigation system that is said to have been given to local farmers by a holy man. Even when the area is teeming with tourists, it's still easy to enjoy the views and timeless ambience. The village is also well known for its crafts. Feast your eyes on the verdant valley and marvel at the stretching rice terraces that seem to defy the imagination. Savor the cooler conditions, a welcome break from hotter parts of the island. You can watch as farmers tend to their crops. See local craft workshops, appreciating the skills needed to create such intricate pieces, and perhaps pick up a few souvenirs and gifts to take home with you. Number 10. Amed. Amed is a quiet fishing village that also doubles as an exceptional diving spot in Bali. As well as a plethora of fish and other sea creatures, divers have the chance to explore eerie old shipwrecks hidden beneath the water's surface. In Amed there are many places where visitors can treat themselves to a sumptuous seafood feast, and the calm atmosphere is sure to make you feel at ease. The sunset vistas over the ocean are beautiful, and there are terrific views of Mount Agung in the distance. Walk across the sandy beach, savoring the peaceful vibe, and maybe pause for a while to enjoy sunbathing and swimming. Slip on your snorkeling gear to explore the nearby reefs, spotting a captivating array of marine life. Explore even more of the underwater domain on a diving trip. You might even spot sea turtles and reef-tip sharks. Discover the wreck of a Japanese patrol ship, and take a trip to nearby Tulamben to dive amid the wreck of a U.S. cargo ship. Add something different to your trip and visit a salt farm, learning more about the salt harvesting process. Watch small fishing boats bobbing on the waves, and enjoy a seafood meal in one of the best restaurants. That brings us to the end of this video. Check the link below in the description to book your flights. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our future updates. Thank you for